Hello. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Patty. How y'all doing? I thought I would just come live. For a minute, I'm trying to adjust my camera. It's manual. It's not quite as nice as what Vicky, Cindy, and yeah, all right, there you go. Ah, it does really good, but you have to do everything yourself. That's too close. Just a second. All right, that look good? All right, does that look good? I'm gonna have to back it up because you may not be able to see. 'Cause that's awful small. All right. Well, um, testing. Right. So you probably won't be able to see what I sewed. Oh well, almost, huh? You can kind of see that. A little bit, huh? So that's the the thing I'm trying to do is so y'all can see things. I went live on Sandy's last night. I had a wonderful time. Um, so I wanted to come live today and kind of do a thank you, a little surprise live, and say thank you to everybody that showed up and bought for me, and they were so nice to me, and so that's kind of what this is about. And if you didn't, come, well, maybe next time, right? So, um, wow. No, thank you, Vicky. I appreciate it, and I really appreciate you showing up now. Um, I'm just like I'm like overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. I'm like so happy, kind of overwhelmed. Excited. Uh, you know, a little confused, and I don't know, a whole bunch of little mixed up feelings going on. They're all good with a little scary mixed in there. So it's nothing bad. I'm not worried about anybody, paying today or anything like that. I kind of wanted to come on and explain that. It's just And I know how to do invoices. I'm just worried because I'm on disability. You know that, Vicky. So I try to avoid them as much as possible, but I don't mind doing them, once in a while. I think there should be a limit. Hi, Beth. And welcome. Welcome here. So I just want to come on and say that. And I still get, you can tell I'm nervous. But I had also had made this yesterday, and I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know. how long it was going to take or how much Sandy was going to allow me to sell, and I wouldn't didn't want to be pushy, and it's her show, and she has the right to cut off anybody that when she's ready thinks that's enough because it's her show, it's her channel. I don't blame her. I would be the same way. So with that being said, that's enough of that. I'm very grateful that she let me come on at all and do anything. So, Anita, sweetheart, hi, how you doing? Um, so anyway, I made this day before yesterday, and it's a sterling silver tree of life. Um, Now I'm pretty sure the stone was. I was told that it was a black onyx, but I got it all from. I'm very honest about my stuff. I got it all from Amazon, and I got it cost probably around $7 for this. So I don't know how authentic that would be. It could be, it could be dyed agate, jasper, or whatever, and they just call it that. But they said they sold it to me as that, so I don't know why it wouldn't be. So I don't know how good that's. If I get closer, it may blur. So I want to get one of them good cameras. Does that look good? So that's the back. And there's the front. Oh, the other way. Man, there. No. Okay, there. How's that? Okay. All right. There we go. So I made that, and this is on a chain that I got off a long time ago from Amazon also, and it's got the little tag. It says 9 to 5 on it. I don't believe. I think it's probably plated, even though it don't stick. I think it's probably copper over. I don't think it's because I got like 8 of them for so much. So I think it would cost more if it was. If it doesn't say Italy, but it's something that I would let just go with, with it. So you have something to put on it until you get something else, or you don't have to take it at all. But this is 100, 95 uh, sterling silver that I made it with. It's not like the Hobby Lobby stuff that you get with the silver. It's not silver plated copper. Let me see if I can. It says it says SS on here. That's the wire that I use, and it comes from Rio Grande. So this is. Let's see if I can find the 9 to 5 on it. No, where won't it say that? Oh no, it's full. So I want y'all to know if I tell you something what it really is, what our SS gauge. But so it's sterling silver. It don't say 95, but it is. So, and the same with the other wires. So there's like a 20 gauge and a 28 gauge. That was the 28 gauge. And let's see this one. Also says SS Rio Grande. The plastic makes picky for pink. The SS 20 gauge wire. So this is. I just wanted to show you that. So you ain't gotta just take my word that it is sterling silver wire all the way through. So like it was better to work with. Let me tell you than the copper, silver plated stuff because it scratched up easy. This I just loved working with this. This is great. I also have gold filled to make these with. So these are available. This is available. But I didn't come on here just to sell stuff, but I came on here to to say thank you to Sandy and them. And I wanted, I did want to sell this, or show that I, can make one if you want one made. If you have a cabochon that you want something done with, and you don't know what to do with it, I can make it as long as it's anywhere from 18, millimeter up. Anything under 18 millimeter is a little too intricate. I guess it's the word where to make it's too small. So, with that being said, I went to the store and picked up some more Swarovskis to make uh, some more Christmas ornament covers. I found a new color. This is the same color, the red one, the Red Hat Society one, but it says light shimmer. So that was the name that I really wasn't sure. I didn't want to sabotage it. Is it on there? Yeah, SIAM. So I don't know. I'm not good at reading. Dyslexic, like everyone else that has a problem with things. So how much? Okay, well, I whenever I was using what was it? Okay, the copper I charged 15 for them, so I probably would go up at least five for that would be that would be $20. Like for this one, I would say that was $20 for like the opal light with the copper. I mean, 15 for the opal light and copper, no necklace, just for it, like that. So this one being seven, and I'd probably, yeah, 20 for just this. It depends on the stone. Like I've got a amethyst that I ordered, and it was like a $20 stone. Well, then the price is going to go up. So probably would charge probably gonna charge only like $7 for the sterling. You know, so that's how I'm gonna do it. Something like that. I'll just round it off to the nearest number, depending on the stone. So like if you were to get the amethyst and get it in sterling, and then it would be like $27 plus your shipping. So that's how that would work. So anyway, just letting you putting that out there. And I've got so many things. I just kind of just wanted to come on and just show y'all some of the stuff because I know videos. People don't actually go. I don't think watch all the videos. And since I have a crowd here, maybe I can show you a little bit of something that I'm not able, to show you, in the videos. You don't feel like sitting around and watch them or whatever. And this is called a geometric contemporary beading. And so you can make things that sit up like I went to the zoo and they had animals, made it beaded animals and stuff like that. Well, this one I should have a white background. So uh, so you can make like teacups, boxes. I guess you've seen some people make the triangle things. That, and you can make things like can fold and open different directions with this stuff. I haven't gone that far into it, but this is your first level of your geometric contemporary beading. And I have entered one into like a little contest, and it made it on Pinister, and I got a signed autograph book from Jill Goodman, and my picture done onto a Pinister. And I've also have won some other contests, with bracelets, and I'm trying to just kind of run through this real quick. You know, uh, I had this gorgeous necklace. What I want to kind of say is that I have jewelry that if you are allergic to metals, these don't have metals in them, and they are gorgeous. So here we go again. Need a light color. Let me just grab this over here. I'm not going to go through a whole bunch, to take up no hour or nothing. This will be kind of a quick, to the point video. Whoops, I don't know what that was. I think it was probably fresh beading wire, which not wire, but the thread, and it gets my hands black. So there we go. Maybe hold it up a little at a time. Is that showing up good at all? Looks dark. Well, it is kind of dark, but that is like all Swarovskis. Every bit of it is Swarovskis. So I wanted to show some stuff that I do. Okay, so that's enough of that. And and I make rings, and I just kind of wanted to go through this stuff real quick. Hope I'm not all over the place. Hi, Francis. How you doing, sweetheart? Anna Moore, welcome. Let's see. I missed anybody else? And oh, I bought this ridiculous big Swarovski. It's like ridiculous. It's crazy. So I don't know what I was thinking, but I got it. And this thing, I'm trying to, here we go, blow you away with it. So what I did was like weaved around it and caged it, and made like, now I got Swarovskis around the bottom, the green. Here we go. And then the dudes I put like some little leaves. I made it look like leaves, the picots. Picots, like when you do a crochet, you can do a picot. The picots on it. There's a little tips right there around it to make it look like leaves. It probably could be turned into a pen, but I think it'd be awful heavy. I thought, oh, just something look good, to sit around on the desk. But these things, I just wanted to show you that I'm capable of turning anything into whatever it is you may want. I can encage stuff. It doesn't have to be uh, embroidery. I can embroidery around it. That's how I did the necklace that was my background uh, on Sandy's last night. Um, just, I don't know what I do with the rings. I wanted to show you kind of rings that I'm able to make that, with beading rings. Uh, don't know. I had them up here last night, probably sitting aside. So, kind of all over the place, sorry. And then I have stuff like this that I've made. And this is where the rings come in. I took this design and took it and made a ring like out of it. So the ring would look like this. You see, I'm like almost just decided to make like a knuckle rings with them. That would almost like cover your finger. But that might have been a little too, I don't know, hard to make your fingers move. Hi, hi Joe, how you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you here. Well, and then I made little earrings to match it. And I have no idea how I created them, but that's a little set. And it's for a small woman. It fits me, but that I made this like 4 years ago or so. And so it fitted me then. And I was smaller then than I am now. So probably fit Anita. But I do all kinds of different weaving, and I will also string stuff for you. It doesn't have to be weaving. And I'll go fast. That side. I have got all kinds of colors. Now we're moving on, okay? All kinds of colors for making the ornament. And I was hoping Dwayne might show up because he's wanting an ornament also. So this is also because people are like, oh, I want one, I want one, I want one last night on the show. And so this here belongs to Sandy. And so I have people that was wanting some white ones. Okay. We got enough stuff to make some more white ones if somebody wants white ones. And sorry about the mess. If you only if you're friends with me on Facebook, you can private message me and we can figure it out. Yes, most of them are for sale. I will tell you, they're not. If I show it and don't say anything, more than likely negotiable, or that's what I'm trying to do is sell it. So, uh, I've got all kinds of colors. There's no way me possibly to pull all this stuff out and show it to you. It just would be a mess up here. But you can almost choose any colors, that you want. I've got some pretty greens. I try to stick with your basic greens. Now red, I've been having problems with finding this kind of a red. So is that real dark red, like that necklace I showed you? But I've been having a problem finding that if you're wanting something like that in a red. But I can do more purples. And like Cindy wants a grape, another grape, or I think she wants grape. I'm not sure. She bought the only grape I had. But if you do want a grape, that's going to be costing a little more than what I sold that one for because it was my first time. So I'm not going to go outrageous, but I have some pretty stuff here. I just want to kind of show y'all some color options, and what I can do. So, am I missing anybody? Oh, thank you, Joe. Oh, the big one? Yeah, I need to read my chat. I'm sorry. Let me see. Wow, did I do that thing? I'm kind of flying through this a little too fast, I guess. Did I cover it up? Nope. If I was thinking, how can you lose something that big? I don't know. That might be a little big for that. Oh, here it is. Let's pull it out and see what happens. I never thought of that. I was thinking even for like a brooch, it might be kind of big. Let's see. Whoa, it swallows my hand hole. I mean, let me move this. It swallows my hand hole, so I don't know. Anita, look at that. It might be a little big for that. Like it's too big for a ring. um, hmm. More like a double ring, but I'm not sure about how to do those. And how that sometimes they come out with them double rings. Yeah, I think it's a little big for a ring. So, did I miss anything? Any other questions up there? Well, uh, I got to go back and read y'all's things ever so often. So yeah, holy cow, right, Vicky? Yeah, I think I had that for sale for $35. I don't know why. I think that's probably about what I paid for it. So I don't know. I'm not sure what I even really paid for it. And that's something. But anyway, I'm just wanted to come on and say, if y'all want an ornament cover for Christmas, I need to know now because you know it takes me a few hours to make them. So if you want it for Christmas, I need to know now. If you want it at some point, well, and you're not worried about the time, that's even better. So you know you can let me know whenever because I'll probably get backed up for the Christmas ones. So that's what I'm on here for, is to find out if you want one because a lot of people don't always go look at my videos and Christmas is right around the corner. So I come live to see, what you want. And I was hoping Dwayne would show up because he's wanting a white one. And it'd be much easier than me typing everything and asking for me to come on here and ask you like this, and maybe stating this way you can see what I have to sell too. As you can see, I'm nervous. Oh god, I sound like a goofball. Uh, hmm. So what on my left hand, Vicky? What's that? What, Patty? I think it would be pretty on the tree with the lights. Hanging the window with the. Oh yeah, definitely would be a sun catcher with. Oh wow, I never even thought of that. Okay, thank you, Francis. Okay, Francis, that's wonderful. See that it makes it even easier if you are friends with me on Messenger. That would even make it easier. If you just go on there and tell me what it is you want, and that way I have it like wrote down and go back to it and see what colors you want and stuff. You know, me coming on here and showing this to you now, letting you know that this is now available and I can make it for you. And the stand will come with it, and I can make, send the bulb to stay, and I make it with snow or whatever. I prefer them clear. I've tried color them, and it don't to me impress me too much. But I have put stencil in them, and they look really good. I have a video made with rock and roll on it of four that I did for the family that are all gone, and they have stencil in them. And then I have a video that I was stumbling around with my words like I do now, like I am now, that covered with the rock and roll because I wanted to cover up my goofiness. And then I did one on the same one saying, what it was I was trying to say later on, trying to clear up the mess I made because I was entering it into Cindy's and April's hop around, that's what she called it. So that's why I wanted to clear all that up. So now I'm coming on to show you what's available if you want to order it. So, Deborah, hey Deborah, how you doing? Welcome. Ruth, how you doing? Thank you. I am nervous anyway. Marge, I'm not good with names. If I'm butchering it because I'm dummy, I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Deborah. I watch yours too, hon. Hi, Willow. Kim, right? Willow is Kim. Yeah. Hi, Kim. How you doing, sweetheart? I'm glad to see you guys here. Well, it makes me feel good. So many people showed up. And so once again, I'll show this again because there were many people here. But that's it's all 9 to 5 sterling silver. It's not plated. It's available. Or you can order something that I have that's in different stones available. The prices vary depending on what it is that you want. So I use Goldfield to make them, copper and sterling silver, and I can use the silver plated over copper. But I'll tell you right now, it scratches up and don't look good. So, but if you just want one and you just can't afford, to do that, I can do my best on it. And then I've got like the silver plating, so if I mess up somewhere, I can patch up some of the little scratch marks if I scratch it up. But yeah, it's like working with a gold plated something. You know how it would scratch up real easy, and then you would see underneath. So I prefer not to mess with that. Thank you, Kim. Lori, sweetheart, I was fixing to message you on on Messenger because I haven't seen you around. How you doing? Hope you're feeling okay. I'm not worried about you. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate it. You guys, well, I'm really impressed. I have so many people here right now. I've went live probably 3 or 4 times and had to get 3 or 4 people in. I was a tappy over that. I don't even know how to act with 14. So I'm gonna thank Sandy for that because going on her show last night, and and did an auction with her, and that was really sweet of her. Really appreciate it. And I don't know if she'll get around to watching this or not, but I hope she does. This is kind of like a thank you to her. Yay, thanks. I appreciate it. What you did for me, I really did. So, and this is her Christmas ornament we're playing with too. So, yes, yes, hey, I'm more than glad to just make the bead cover, and then they mail it for $5 shipping instead of putting it in a box, that's gonna cost like $10 to mail. And last night I said seven, and I hope I don't have to eat that. But yeah, I would rather, you only have to pay five. But I have enough stands and baubles. If you want that, if you don't, that's fine. No, you don't have to have the stand. In fact, the stand, it don't cost any different. The stand and bauble just comes with it. The price, what you're paying for is the cover, and this just kind of comes with it, you know. So anyway, and usually I charge for the material and maybe add on a little bit. And Joanne always like, you don't charge enough, you don't charge enough. So tips are welcome, So, but if you can't afford to, don't worry about it, because that's why I make my prices. I try to make them affordable, but I try to be fair to both of us. You know what I mean? And I enjoy what I do. I just want you to know that's the reason why I'm like that. I'm not just doing this and just taking something, and I'm not trying to put anybody down or anything. I don't take this wrong. Just to try to make money, turn it to make money. This is something I enjoy doing. I like doing it. I'm gonna do this whether you buy it or not. Just now I have somewhere to recycle my work so I can get more to do it again instead of just sitting around in boxes like all that other stuff been sitting there for 4 to 5, 6 years or plus. Yeah, I really don't know what year I started beading. I say 4 or 5 years because it was like 4 years ago that I quit beading and started doing paper crafting, and then I did that for a couple of years and came back to beading. And so I did all this beading prior to that, and then I've been around with you guys for a year, so that's the reason why when somebody asks me how long you been doing this, I say, well, I've probably been beading about 10 years, but I've been making things, like since I don't know, a kid. The crochet, macrame. Macrame was my big thing. We used to make them hanging tables and stuff like that. The glass tables back in the old days with the bead and all that, hanging pot holders and stuff. I was really into making stuff like that. So then I got into making clothes. Now this is how I got into beading. I like to make like gypsy looking skirts and my own shirts and stuff. And I would add like lace or, do put some sequins or some beads here or there on it, and I change the pattern up and I start getting carried away with the beads on it. And I said, man, this beading stuff is really fun. So then I just like, whenever they had YouTube come out, I'm like, went on there and there's all kinds of people doing beading. So I started watching tutorials and I'm like, instead of beading my clothes, I just started doing bead weaving, And so that's how it just went from there. So I still got clothes I made in the closet with beads and stuff on it. So not a lot of them left, but yeah, that's how it all started. So let me read the chat. How much? How much this, Lori? Well, that depends on how many Swarovskis are in it, and how many beads. Like last night, that this one went for 27. So, and I had one that I started off with 15. I don't look, this might have went for one more. I have to look at the paper. But anyway, they vary from that. And then I have the grape one that I started at 50 and I'm hoping to get a lot more for because it's like not necessarily for Christmas. This is for you guys that wasn't at the auction. So you can see. The put a lighter background and back down on here. Now the work that went into this is just was like over the top. But I don't mind doing it, like I said. But the first one's always the hardest because I'm having to design, create it. And then I got into this deal, I don't know, back 2008 or whatever, wanting to create something that had grapes with beads. And I kept failing because every time I tried to make something that looked like a grape with a bead, or for like a bracelet or whatever, it just didn't turn out. But so this turned out. So there you go. Here's your grapes. I finally got my piece. I call it my masterpiece. This of my grapes masterpiece. So that's like a lot. This thing is heavy. This cover is like really heavy. Let me get it up close. I got these Macatoma beads on there, which is like a drop bead, and they just stick out like a leaf. You know. So you see how I don't know if you can see them sticking out. Yeah, maybe see the top of the leaf sticking out of the grapes. And then it goes down, and there's like Swarovski throughout it. I'm trying to. There's your purples, and then so there's like so many strands of bead on here. It's not even funny. Anything so heavy. So I love this. I didn't want to sell it, but I went ahead and did it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh no. Am I buffering? Yeah, they kind of it makes it look like that it's don't lay right, but if you get one like this, it's not because it won't lay right. It's because these beads are going all different directions. The leaf beads are, and you don't want to mash them down and make them go a certain way because you can wear out the thread. So you would just let it do whatever it wants to do when it comes to the macatama beads sticking out. You don't want to force them to behave. You want to let them do their thing, let them stick out. So they may make it look like it's all wonky, but it's not. Thank you. Thank you. Or pick his favorite. Yeah, the grape was, whew, boy, that was something. That was really hard to make. I don't know what's going on. I see I'm watching my chat on my phone and it looks like I'm buffering. That's why I'm asking you guys, am I buffering? My phone is buffering. So I hope you're not buffering. Oh, thanks, Ruth. How you doing? I appreciate everybody coming on. Well, I lost a couple people. But that's okay. It makes me feel good that everyone show up. And I've already been on for 40 minutes, and I don't want to waste everybody's time. But that's why I came on. If you're interested in something for Christmas like this, well, this one's not necessarily Christmas neat, and I probably wouldn't be able to get it out to you for Christmas. But the more simple ones like this, uh, and if you're on my Facebook, my private messenger, message me, let me know, and I'll try to get you one out for Christmas best I can, and we'll work on the colors and prices through the messenger. Okay, so that's why I'm on here, and I'm so glad y'all all come, and I come on here to tell uh, Cindy, Vicky, and Sandy, thank you for getting my feet wet on doing auctions because I don't have nobody to come on and help me, and if I did, I wouldn't know how to get them on here because I don't have nobody to show me how to do that. So I would need somebody to like come on, tell me how to do that. Okay, okay. Thank you, Lori, and thank everybody for coming on. I appreciate it. I really do. And I want y'all to have a wonderful day, and come back and see me, man. I appreciate you showing up today. Just, wow, I'm wowed by it. Okay. All right. Now I'll let y'all go ahead and tend to your day, and I love you guys. Okay. All right. Bye bye. You too, everybody. Take care.